Wanted to do a video about the UFO files that were released and more coming, and just all the interest and the explosion of interest in the mainstream for UFOs, UAPs, and alien life, and just the explosion of interest in it and going mainstream, and Hollywood getting in on it with the early April, they came out with the Bob Lazar documentary, and then next month Steven Spielberg is coming out with Disclosure, and just so much interest in this subject, and just it's explosion, and it's gone mainstream. And Congressman Burkett from Tennessee is one of the people that's really pushing it, and on top of it, as well as Congresswoman Luna from Florida. And so there's certain members of Congress that are really pushing for all of this disclosure on this subject. And but what does it mean really that we're seeing this explosion of interest in it? It means this is the big one with regard to the end times and the Bible and the tribulation. This is the big one. And there's this one pastor that said that he's been preaching for more than 20 years that when this stuff, this alien stuff, explodes all over social media, all over the internet, Hollywood, the government, that means that that is the final thing to know, that this is the big one. This is when if the tribulation is real, this is when we come into the Antichrist and the tribulation. And this is part of the Great Deception. And many pastors, Christian pastors, have missed the boat. They've missed the boat on this because they were not preaching for the last 20 years to look for this. When this comes up on the radar, and now it's everywhere, it's exploded. And that means that this is the moment for the watchmen, for those watching for the end times and the Antichrist. If that's real, what the Bible tells us, this is the mother lode. This is the Queen Mary. This is the big one. This is the gold rush. I mean, this is everything. This is the biggest proof, probably more than anything else, to know that we're there and we're coming into the tribulation, as well as the Iran Epic Fury War, which brings us closer to World War III and possibly a nuclear war. And that's connected. You know, the Iran war is connected to all this alien stuff. The two things are connected. They're not two separate things, but they're very connected because they play into the same thing. So the explosion of all this alien stuff is the big one. This is the moment we've been waiting for the last 20 years in the making, as well as the AI explosion. You know, throw that into it. The alien UFO explosion and the AI explosion and the Iran war, all connected. All these three components, just, put them into one. And then you got the perfect formula to know that we're on the edge of eternity.